The famous ukiyoe painter Hokusai, the guy who painted this picture, you know this picture. I'm such a clumsy drawer, but you know this picture, right? Hokusai, yeah. He actually changed his domicile many times in the Ed era. You know, I don't remember the exact number, but during his career, he changed where he lived hundreds of times, and I suspect that this constant move of environment and constant change of the parameters that surrounded him probably had something to do with his creativity. Surprisingly, Hokusai was also, of course, established artist, and he was very famous in the Edo era, and his paintings, drawings were, wood prints were really popular, and they sold like pancakes. But when he made this very famous picture, the waves and Mount Fuji and boats and people on it. He was over 70. He was, more than 70 years old. And that is surprising because, it was not modern times. I mean, it was a time where people's life expectancy was something like 50 years. And so Hokusai's creativity at the age of 70 plus, that was amazing. And, it could be a really nice inspiration for us all because we really want to be creative and we want to be young forever. And Hokusai accomplished that. Now, the fact that he changed his domicile many times is a testimony of the fact that he was probably open to changes, new challenges, and he was probably, ready to do new things and change his parameters and so on. So that could be a great lesson for us. When we get older, we have this thing, end of history illusion, in which we think that we are kind of accomplished. We do not change anymore. And that is an illusion. But we actually change. But that illusion of constancy can hinder us from taking new, bold actions, trying new things. So I think, this to get out of this end of history illusion is the thing to do when you try to be creative. And Hokusai did precisely that. So, the fact that Hokusai was able to produce this kind of painting, excuse my clumsy drawing, is a good testimony of the fact that we can always try to be creative, no matter how old we are. So let's do it, shall we? We can probably learn great things from Hokusai sensei, and we can probably try to be creative, no matter how old we are. Well, I'm not saying that we should change where we live quite as often as Hokusai did, but that's another matter. But we can probably change our mannerisms and our ways of thinking, our ways of doing jobs and communicating with people and so on. So we can always try new things, no matter how old we are. Let's do it.